I'm Lauren Hayes and this is Kalkine's Daily Trending News. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on Wednesday called a national election for July 4, giving Britons the chance to choose their future in a vote that the Conservatives, after 14 years in power, are widely expected to lose to the opposition Labor Party. The 44-year-old PM announced outside his Downing Street office amid pouring rain the election date, which is several months earlier than anticipated, despite his party's lagging position in opinion polls. Sunak, who took office less than 2 years ago, listed his achievements in government both as Prime Minister, a former Finance Minister, and emphasised the importance of building on the progress made. He said, "Now is the moment for Britain to choose its future and decide whether it wants to build on the progress we have made or risk going back to square one and no certainty." He criticised Labor leader Keir Starmer for taking the easy way out and having no concrete plan, arguing that Labor's leadership would lead to uncertainty. Starmer, who has repositioned Labor towards the political centre, responded with a call for change. He said on July 4, "You have the choice. Together we can stop the chaos, turn the page, start to rebuild Britain and change our country." Sunak enters the election campaign trailing significantly in opinion polls and somewhat isolated within his party. Despite these challenges, he is banking on recent economic improvements such as falling inflation and the fastest economic growth in nearly 3 years to win over voters. Some Conservatives have suggested that economic conditions might worsen, making now the right time for an election, while others were shocked by the early call. The vote has to be held before the end of January next year. Sunak, a former investment banker, has struggled to define his leadership. Both parties' campaigns are well underway, focusing on key issues such as the economy and defence. Sunak's government accuses Labor of planning to increase taxes and being ill-prepared to handle global challenges. Meanwhile, Labor blames the Conservatives for 14 years of economic mismanagement, resulting in a cost of living crisis and political instability. Labor is currently leading by about 20 percentage points, and if they win the election, it will mark the 6th Prime Minister in 8 years for Britain, a level of political turnover not seen since the 1830s. Despite Labor's lead, some officials remain cautious, aware that many voters are still undecided, and the party needs a significant swing in votes to secure a parliamentary majority. That's the latest from Kalkine's Daily Trending News.